Sí puedo. ¡Alguien que me ayude! Sí puedo. Sí puedo. ¡Necesito apoyo rápido! Seguro que sí. ¡Aquí! ¡Necesito un doctor! ¡Alguien que me ayude! Vámonos de aquí. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. ¡Hay alguien que me pueda curar! No hay problema. ¡Denme una mano, por favor! Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí.
Okay, so it looks as if Liberia is at peace with Germany now. And they took the Ivory Coast, which is interesting. And I'm still fighting against the Argentine Commune.
¡Nos vamos! Vámonos de aquí. Seguro que sí. Sí puedo.
Okay, in case I need some help, you know, penetrating Argentina's borders, let me just ask for military access from Australasia. And it looks like Australasia has a new Governor General, Prince Henry, Duke of Gloucester, who is the younger brother of King Edward VIII. So, okay.
Sí puedo. ¡Denme una mano, por favor! Seguro que... Seguro que sí. Sí puedo. Sí puedo. No hay problema. Seguro que sí.
Okay, it looks like my best bet is just bunkering down for a little bit, and then...
¡Denme una mano, por favor! No hay problema.
Okay, my best bet is bunkering down for a little bit, just fortifying my front lines and just waiting things out.
Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Sí puedo. No hay problema. ¡Vamos, andando! Seguro que sí.
Okay, that's unfortunate, but it looks like the Internationale is invading even deeper into Germany. The Italians have captured Munich, and the Russians are advancing further into the Donau-Adria-Bund, and the Italians are also doing the same, advancing further into Austria. So, after Russia puppets the Donau-Adria-Bund, they can then invade more of Germany. But it looks like the Commune of France might take Essen soon. So then it'll just be... So then they can capitulate to the Entente. But that'll be the better if... I don't know if Russia will declare war on the Internationale. Are they even at war with the Internationale? Well, Russia has a new leader, Vasily Maklikov. I don't know if they're going to go to war with the Internationale, though. Well, they have non-aggression pacts with them, so probably not. Okay. Okay, how the heck did this happen?
Seguro que sí. Sí puedo.
Okay, so Germany and Liberia have made peace. And so Liberia annexed the Ivory Coast. That's interesting. But let me see if they got into my territory. I kind of wanted to prevent that. So let me see something. Okay.
Sí puedo. No hay problema. ¡Denme una mano, por favor! ¡Denme una mano, por favor! Sí puedo.
Come
No hay
on.
problema.
Okay, so I'm gonna replace. Boom! Get in there. Perfect. No,
Necesito
don't.
apoyo rápido.
Jesus.
¡Denme una mano, por favor!
There we go.
Seguro que sí. Sí puedo. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí.
Okay, I already covered that.
¡Denme una mano, por favor! Sí puedo.
Okay, so the war is continuing. And the Internationale is getting a little closer to Essen. But the borders are still weird. I do have to say, I think I mentioned this already, but this is one of the weirdest Second Weltkriegs I've ever seen. And it looks like Kikyuland is expanding rapidly, not just in Kenya, but into Uganda and parts of Tanganyika. So that's very interesting. And it looks like the South African Civil War is still going on with the revolt holed up in Cape Town. That's interesting. And Australasia is occupying parts of Argentina, but I'm not ready to go to war with Argentina and Chile just yet. My armies aren't strong enough, so I'm just going to wait. Maybe I won't go to war with Chile and Argentina. Seems like they're too strong, but even if I don't, I've still expanded a lot, so I'm not complaining. At the same time, though, I'd wish that Colombia and Venezuela would support me in my wars, but whatever. I can request forces. What choice do they have? I don't know. I'll request forces from Venezuela. So this is what I'm talking about.
Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Seguro que sí.
There.
Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Sí puedo. No hay problema.
Okay, so the Second Weltkrieg is still continuing on as usual, and it looks like the Commune of France is getting closer to Essen, which is the provisional capital of Germany, but these borders are still weird, because, like, the Commune of France is advancing into Germany, but the Entente and Austrian Empire are still advancing into France. And then there's the whole crazy situation in Italy, and then there's Russia invading Eastern Europe and Scandinavia and Germany, and yeah, this is one of the craziest Second Weltkriegs I've ever seen. And then we have Kikyuland having taken over all of Kenya and now advancing into Uganda and Tanganyika. So this is very interesting. But anyways, if I'm going to go to war with Argentina and Chile, I know what I have to do. I'm going to request forces from Colombia and Venezuela.
Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. No hay problema.
Okay. That's all I got for now, but maybe they'll spawn more units. And then things will be better. Okay. And it looks like Australasia is invading Argentina. And they've already taken over Buenos Aires. So if they advance further, that'd be good. But first I gotta get all my soldiers into position. All my units need to be into position, and then I can perhaps invade Argentina and Chile. I don't know if I covered this, but of course Persia and Kurdistan are puppets of Russia. But also Russia owns this part of the Middle East, Mosul, which is in our world in the country of Iraq, but here Russia owns this territory. And of course, they have Persia and Kurdistan as puppet states. And it looks like Russia has a new president, Vasily Maklikov. I'm surprised Russia doesn't invade Turkey, but maybe after the Second Weltkrieg they will. Okay. I'll check up on this later. Let me just build some more heavy tanks. Let me request some more divisions from Colombia. There we go. And Chile looks like they have a new leader, Clotario Leopoldo Blest Rifo. And they've had this leader since 1941, I believe, because that's when Chile, in this game, has its next election.
Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Sí puedo.
Expand tungsten mines. That's my next focus. Okay. Let us expand our tungsten mines, digging deep and greedily until we can have an industry-supporting supply of that metal. Add production of 10 tungsten in Arequipa. My next focus after that will be extensive college funding. Our formal education system is good for South American standards, but lags behind that of Europe. We must ensure that our government can support the scientific growth of our nation in the long term. And this will give me one research slot. And it says ensure that out government. That's just a typo. And after this, I'll go down this military part of the tree. And I'll probably finish the military tree after that. Then I'll get to the Navy and Air Force trees. Okay. Okay, so Army 3 and Army 4 look good.
Sí puedo.
Army 6, not as much. Let me build some more heavy tanks.
Seguro que sí.
Okay. So these armies are looking good too. Okay, Venezuela spawned another unit, but I'll take it away later. Okay, now Brazil's invading Patagonia, that region of Argentina. And they're not far from they're not far from Puerto Madryn. And they've already captured the city of Comodoro Rivadavia. Okay, so let me just put this here. Not put it there, let me just research that. That's what I meant to say. Okay, let me research light. Okay, let me build light tank 3. Okay.
No hay problema. Sí puedo.
Okay, most of these armies look good, except for the ones along the border with Chile. The Chileans have, like, a ton of units, but they are the Prussia of South America, so I'm not surprised. But
Sí puedo.
My forces against Argentina are looking way better. So, hang on. I want to get to a point where, like,
No hay problema. No hay problema.
yeah, I want to get to a point where my forces are stronger than the enemy's forces.
Sí puedo. Seguro que sí.
In fact, let me just move around some units.
Sí puedo. Seguro que sí.
I sure hope... Okay, the Australasians are doing good. But the Brazilians got kicked out of, Patagonia. So... Okay, so... Australasia not only captured Buenos Aires, they captured San Nicolas de los Arroyos and La Plata, and they're not far from Mar del Plata and Bahia Blanca. And now they've captured Rosario. So let me just fix my
Sí puedo.
line of advance here.
Sí puedo.
Okay. That's good. Okay. How are things going on in Europe? Okay. Okay, the Russians are close to Budapest, so Hungary might capitulate soon. Looks like Serbia... Okay, Serbia... In Serbia, Peter II is now king. And in Greece, Georgios II is still king. And they're... well, Greece is in the Entente, but Serbia is one of the few countries neutral in the Second Weltkrieg. And how funny. Switzerland is not neutral. They're part of the... Oh no, they are neutral. My bad. I thought they joined a faction, but I guess they haven't. Switzerland is neutral, and so is Serbia, and so is the Netherlands. And Estonia and Latvia are neutral as well. But other than that, everyone else is in the war. So... Oh, and Ireland. I forgot about them. They're neutral too. Okay.
Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Sí puedo. No hay problema. No hay problema. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Sí puedo.
Let me go down this focus.
Sí puedo.
Let me do that.
No hay problema. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Sí puedo. Sí puedo. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí.
Okay, I gotta beef up Army 5. And I still need more manpower. But if I go to war, I can increase it, so that's good. Okay, Army, I'm happy with Army 3 and 4. I need to beef up Army 5. I'll leave alone Army 1 and 2, because they're already along the Chilean border, so I don't need them to invade Chile. Just, you know, fortify the region, basically, from invasion. But, okay, so armies, all these armies are good, except for Army 6, which is a little under strength. But they're... okay. Oh, and Army, okay, Army 9 and Army 10, I guess they're not as good. No, Army 10 is... yeah, Army 10 could be a little better. So Army 9 and 10 need to get fixed. Army 7 is now... no, Army 6 is good. But I think Army 7 could use some more soldiers and units. So, yeah.
Seguro que sí. Sí puedo.
Time to request more forces.
Seguro que sí. Sí puedo.
I'm going to declare war on Argentina soon. And it looks like Liberia went to war at Middle Africa and gained the Ivory Coast. And now Louis Arthur Grimes is president of Liberia. I've never seen him before. That's interesting. And it looks like Kikuland is losing the rebellion a bit. They advanced pretty far, even into Mozambique, but looks like they're losing against Middle Africa. And Ludwig Buchholz is the Statthalter of Middle Africa. Oh, and now this is good. The Commonwealth of Canada is invading the Union of Britain. Whether Germany will capitulate or not, I don't know. But it's weird. The Socialist Republic of Italy has lost most of the south and central part of the country to the Entente, but now they're invading Austria, and even Slovenia. And they might even advance into Germany. This is very interesting. Okay.
Sí puedo.
Okay, all these armies look good, I just need to, like...
No hay problema.
Okay. So my forces are looking good.
Seguro que sí.
They're looking better. Except, let me just move this guy here, so everything's a little more even. I'll probably go to war with Argentina and Chile, and the rest of the Internationale in 1944. And what would be interesting is if the Entente went to war with Germany after the Internationale collapsed. That'd be interesting. So basically they could get revenge for Germany defeating them in the First World War. Okay. Let me just do this. Okay, the Union of Britain has capitulated, and it looks like Germany took over Scotland, Cornwall, and parts of Wales, including the Isle of Anglesey. It looks like they also took over Devon, also known as Devonshire. Interesting. I still wonder what alliance the Netherlands will join. They could join the Entente, although I never really see them do that. I never really see the AI Netherlands join the Entente. Okay. Let me go for offensive planning focus.
No hay problema.
A good plan is a plan that takes into account all factors, including the less obvious ones, making sure our officers know battle plans are a complex matter that must be carefully studied, will take effort, but will improve our Army's combat efficiency, and this will give me 1x 100% research bonus for Grand Battle Plan Doctrine. 1x 100% research bonus for Grand Battle Plan Doctrine. And then the focus after that is stop enemy pincers. Although tanks are not as common a sight in South America, that fact only makes it more likely that enemy spearheads will be armored, since they will spare no effort for their success. Thus, we must be prepared with state-of-the-art anti-tank equipment. 1x 100% research bonus for anti-tank. And then there's professional army doctrines. Our efforts now fully grasp the goals and methods we have laid out for our military. Our officers now fully grasp the goals and methods we have laid out for our military. We are more ready for war if it comes. And this will give me Army Experience plus 30, 1x 100% research bonus for land doctrine. We will finally have a professional military. So these are the next focuses I'm going to go down. And 1943 is almost over.
Seguro que sí.
Okay. And I'll be ready to go to war with Argentina soon. Okay.
Sí puedo.
Okay. It's January 1st of 1944. The beginning of a new year. I know what must be done.
No hay problema.
Okay, Now this is what I'm talking about. And I'll sign non-aggression pacts with all the Entente and Reichspakt members. It's a lot, but... yeah, this is the annoying part, but whatever. And I'm doing very good. Yeah, that's good. Could be doing a little better here, but that's fine. In the meantime, let me just continue to sign these non-aggression pacts. I've advanced a little bit into HOI4.
Sí puedo.
Let me just advance into here. Okay, there's some guys there.
No hay
I'm
problema.
advancing more into Santiago del Estero. Let me call my allies as well. Can't believe I forgot to do that. Okay.
No hay problema.
Let me march into here.
Necesito apoyo rápido.
Let me have Army 4 march into this region.
Seguro que sí. Vamos, andando. No hay problema.
Let me take Concordia. Okay.
No hay problema.
Let me march into this region.
Vamos, andando.
Okay, gotta take Salta.
Seguro que sí.
Okay. I've isolated these soldiers up in HOI4, so that'll make conquering this part of the country easier.
Vámonos aquí.
And the leader of Argentina is Fanny Jabkovsky, who's a radical socialist. Okay.
Sí puedo. Sí puedo. No hay problema. Vámonos aquí. ¡Nos vamos! Vámonos aquí. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Vamos andando. Seguro que sí. Vamos andando.
Okay, I'm doing very good. I've
Vamos
just been
andando.
reorganizing Army 3 and 4 to get into new positions.
Vamos andando. Vámonos aquí. ¡Nos vamos!
Okay. Okay, Baratia Commune enacts the agrarian
¡Nos
revolt,
vamos!
as almost always happens.
No hay problema.
Go there.
¡Vamos andando! Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí.
There we go.
¡Vamos andando! No hay problema. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. Vámonos aquí. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí.
Okay, Paris has fallen. So it looks like the Internationale is on its last legs.
Sí puedo.
Okay, Iceland has
Aquí.
capitulated.
Necesito un doctor. Vamos andando. Nos vamos. No hay problema. Vámonos de aquí. No hay problema. Sí puedo. No hay problema. Vamos andando. Vámonos de aquí. ¡Denme una mano, por favor! Sí puedo. Vámonos de aquí. No hay problema. Sí puedo.
Okay.
¡Me dieron! ¡Un doctor!
We've got to send these guys even deeper into Argentinian territory so I can reach Puerto Madryn. There's a lot of soldiers to keep track of. Okay. Sucks that he got injured or ill or whatever. I'm going to this. Here, I'll send this guy here.
Vámonos aquí. ¡Aquí! ¡Necesito un doctor! ¡Nos vamos! Seguro que sí.
Okay, I've got to invade Cordoba.
Seguro que sí.
Okay, the Kayukuland Rebellion is, or however it's pronounced, well, that rebellion is done.
¡Necesito apoyo rápido! Sí puedo. ¡Denme una mano, por favor! No hay problema. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. ¡Necesito apoyo rápido! Seguro que sí.
Okay, that wasn't a good idea. Forget about that.
Sí puedo. Sí puedo. No hay problema. No hay problema. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Sí puedo. ¡Vamos, andando! Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Vámonos aquí. No hay problema. ¡Vamos, andando! Vámonos aquí. No hay problema.
Okay, I need to
Denme una mano,
reorganize
por
these
favor.
armies.
Seguro que sí. No hay problema. ¡Nos vamos! No hay problema. Sí puedo. Sí puedo. ¡Nos vamos! Seguro que sí. ¡Nos vamos! ¡Nos vamos! ¡Necesito apoyo rápido! No hay problema. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. No hay problema. No hay problema. Seguro que sí. Sí puedo. No hay problema.
Let me invade this part of Tucumán. Okay. I'm also invading the city of San Juan. In Rioja. I'm actually doing very good at that.
No hay problema. No hay problema. No hay problema.
Okay, I don't know what the Chileans are doing
Seguro
here,
que sí.
but weird. Yeah, I got resistance, but what you gonna do about it?
No hay problema. Necesito apoyo rápido.
Meantime, I'm gonna go for all adult serve. I'll go for service by requirement. I'll go for total mobilization. I'll go for professional army doctrines, as I already mentioned. Okay, I'm penetrating deeper into Argentine territory.
Sí puedo.
It's still not perfect. Okay. It's a long way to Puerto Madryn.
Seguro que sí. Sí puedo. Sí puedo.
How are things going on in Europe? Still pretty crazy. But that's to be expected. It looks like the Donau-Adria-Bund might collapse soon. That would just make things even crazier.
Seguro que sí. Sí puedo. No hay problema.
Okay, Vienna has fallen. Okay, so the Internationale and Russia have just divided up the Donau-Adria-Bund between them. Well, actually... Oh no, this is interesting. It looks like the Internationale took over the Donau-Adria-Bund. Russia didn't get any of it. This is not good for Germany. Unless somehow they can turn this around. I don't know. I am interested to see what new puppet states will emerge. Okay, so what new puppet states have emerged? Okay, so Czechoslovakia is a French puppet state, and Stanislav Kocka-Neumann is president of Czechoslovakia. And what about Austria? I hope Croatia gets puppeted. In fact, maybe I can... Let me just look at something. Okay, let me liberate Croatia. Because a lot of the times I've seen France give Croatia to, like, Hungary, which just doesn't make any sense. What about Bosnia? Fate of Albania. I guess they'll occupy Bosnia for now. Okay, while I'm here, I might as well have France liberate Austria. Galicia. Okay, Albania and then Hungary. Okay. That looks good. I'll have France liberate Transylvania, Bosnia, and Slovenia later. I'll worry about that later. In the meantime, let me go back to Peru. And so the leader of Austria is Johann Koplenig. The leader of Hungary is Ervin Szabo. The leader of Croatia is Josip Broz Tito. And the leader of Galicia is Kazimierz Puzak. And Albania's syndicalist leader is Ali Kelmendi. Okay, back to Peru.
Vámonos aquí.
Oh, look at this. So France liberated Bosnia, and the leader of Bosnia is Veselin Malasha. Never seen him before either. Wonder if they're gonna liberate Transylvania. Maybe soon.
Seguro que sí. ¡Alguien que me ayude! Sí puedo. ¡Nos vamos! Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. ¡Nos vamos! Seguro que sí. Necesito apoyo rápido.
Okay, it looks like Transylvania has been liberated, and they're led by Aladar Umre, and Slovenia is led by Miha Marinko. Okay, and it looks like Italy annexed Dalmatia. And Italy is also totalist, and is the Union of Britain totalist in this game? I forget. Okay, no, they're syndicalist. Okay, so it looks like Germany's already invading Austria. Okay. All I'm saying is that this is very interesting. Okay. If Nantes falls, then the Internationale will fall. Okay. Though I think the Internationale may have more war participation than Germany. I don't know. Oh no, Canada only has 12% war participation. Germany has 34%? I don't know.
Vámonos aquí. No hay problema.
Okay, I'm doing good here. Okay, Albania has capitulated. Okay, I've taken over Mendoza and San Rafael. No, I haven't taken over Mendoza. I've taken over San Rafael.
Vamos, andando. Sí puedo. Sí puedo. No hay problema. No hay problema. No hay problema. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Vámonos aquí. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Sí puedo. No hay problema. No hay problema. ¡Aquí! ¡Necesito un doctor!
Okay, Italy has capitulated to the Entente. But it still looks as if Germany might capitulate. I mean, look at this. This is some border gore if I've ever seen border gore before. Well, granted, they're not final borders, they're just occupations, but still, it's like pretty crazy. All that the Entente needs to do is capture Nantes. Okay.
No hay problema. Vámonos aquí. Seguro que sí.
Okay, so Canada has captured Puerto Madryn. Oh no. Yeah, this is Canada. Okay. So now I just have to capture Mendoza, because it's right there. But I don't have enough soldiers to do it just yet.
Sí puedo.
Let me attack San Juan instead.
No hay problema. Seguro que sí. hay problema. Vamos, andando.
Okay, let me invade this part of Argentina. Or these parts, I should say. Okay,
No hay problema.
my main priority should be Mendoza, so I've gotta just...
¡Nos vamos! No hay problema.
I'll accept this from Transamur, and I'll accept this from Norway.
Seguro que sí.
Slovenia has capitulated.
Seguro que sí. ¡Nos vamos! ¡Vamos, andando!
Okay, Canada's invading Patagonia. Good. Okay, after Mendoza falls,
Seguro que
then Argentina should capitulate. Okay, now it seems like the perfect opportunity to invade Chile. Alright. Awesome.
sí puedo. ¡Nos vamos! Sí puedo. ¡Nos vamos! Sí puedo. Sí puedo. No hay problema. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. ¡Me dieron! ¡Un doctor! ¡Nos vamos! ¡Denme una mano, por favor! No hay problema.
Yeah, I've got to go down here.
Vámonos de aquí. Sí puedo. No hay problema. ¡Nos vamos! ¡Nos vamos! Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Vámonos de aquí. Sí puedo. Vámonos de aquí. No hay problema. Vámonos de aquí. Vámonos de aquí.
Okay, I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna go with recover Acre, just so I can finish this part of the tree. Through admittedly clever diplomatic maneuvering, Brazil stole Acre from Bolivia in the turn of the century. However, this will not stand. Acre and its rubber it contains are integral parts of the Confederation. And I'll gain a claim on Acre and Acre jungle. I just want to get this over with. Like, I'm probably not going to go to war with Brazil. I'm definitely not, because they're a part of the Entente, but still. I'll just get that over with. So... Okay, so I just got to go down... I can only go down the rest of this tree after the current leader dies, but in the meantime I'll just go down the military tree after this focus.
No hay problema. Sí puedo.
Well, the army tree to be more exact, but whatever. Okay.
Seguro que sí.
Okay, now I'm doing better in Mendoza.
Sí puedo. Sí puedo. ¡Nos vamos! Sí puedo.
Didn't Slovenia already capitulate? That's weird.
Seguro que sí. Sí puedo.
Okay, Argentina has capitulated. It's good for me, I guess. But there's still some other forces I gotta mop up. Those would be
Seguro que sí.
other forces from other parts of the Internationale. So let me just do that.
Sí puedo.
So what does Europe look like? It's probably even crazier. Okay, it is pretty crazy. I feel like the Entente... Okay. The Entente needs to take Lyon, and... I don't know, if the British are gonna... I don't know. If Germany's gonna capitulate, the Internationale needs to take Essen, but I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen. But Greece already took over Albania. Okay, so this is even crazier. Okay. Let's just... Okay.
Vamos, andando. No hay problema. No hay problema. ¡Nos vamos! Sí puedo. No hay problema. Seguro que sí.
Okay, armies 1 and 2 are already doing pretty good in Chile. Let me just... Oh, did I even ask Australasia for military access? I thought I did. Okay, I'll just do it again.
Seguro que sí.
Okay, accepted. Let me send these guys... Alright, let me have these guys invade Valparaiso and then Santiago. Valparaiso. Okay, that's the right pronunciation.
Sí puedo. No hay problema. Seguro que sí.
Let me take La Serena.
Sí puedo.
Right down here. There we go. Apparently Pancho Villa's here. Well, because there are some Mexican soldiers there as well, since Mexico's also in the International. Okay. Okay.
No hay problema. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Vamos, andando. Vamos, andando. Seguro que sí. ¡Nos vamos! Sí puedo.
Let me send these guys straight for Santiago.
Vámonos aquí. Seguro que sí. No hay problema.
Let me help out here.
Sí puedo. No hay problema.
Okay, Mendoza's fallen. Now let me
Vamos,
look
andando.
over this region right here.
Vamos, andando.
Okay, the Commune of France has capitulated, so I take it the peace process is going to start. Or maybe not. Maybe it'll take place later. I don't know. Okay. This might be it. Okay, maybe not.
No hay problema.
But who's the leader of the Internationale now? What happened? Okay, so there's the International... Okay. I just see something. Okay. What color is that? Who's the leader of the International... Oh, it's Mexico that's the leader of the Internationale now. But will the Entente... Okay, the Entente's already invading... Okay, it's Australasia's invading the Yucatan Peninsula. And the Entente's already liberated Panama and parts of Costa Rica, so... I guess Mexico has to fall.
Vamos, andando. Sí puedo. Vamos, andando.
And somehow I already gained the Accra jungles. I don't exactly remember how that happened, but it did happen, so I'm not complaining.
No hay problema.
Okay.
No hay problema. ¡Nos vamos! No hay problema. ¡Vamos, andando! Sí puedo. ¡Vamos, andando!
Alright, let me invade Concepcion.
No hay problema. No hay problema. Vámonos de aquí. No hay problema. No hay problema. Sí puedo. Sí puedo. Vamos, andando. Sí puedo. ¡Nos vamos! ¡Vamos, andando!
Chile has capitulated. Good. Okay. That's good, but when will the rest of the Internationale capitulate? Only when Mexico capitulates, I guess. And about Germany... Will Russia take Essen? I don't know. All I know is that this is very chaotic, and Jeez. It's way more chaotic than real-life World War II, I can say that.
Yeah, hi Mom, there's been a change of plans. Nicole and I are going to meet Wednesday night. Order classes probably. Bye.
Okay, can't forget about these last pockets of resistance.
Seguro que sí. Sí puedo.
Send all these guys down. Okay.
Vamos, andando.
Go there. Send these guys over here.
Sí puedo. No hay problema. Seguro que sí.
Let me send this guy to Tierra del Fuego. And...
Seguro que sí.
Oh, did I already send him to... No. I didn't... That's not who I sent to Tierra del Fuego.
No hay problema.
We gotta capture Puerto Montt, too.
¡Nos vamos!
Militarist lobbying. Our industrialists are now actively lobbying the government for a bigger defense budget. A bigger defense funding budget. Perhaps if we were to listen to their proposals, we could get better deals and ensure our forces are well supplied. Gains national spirit hawk lobby, which grants civilian to military factory conversion cost minus 20.00%. Factory output plus 10.00%. Okay.
Seguro que sí. Vámonos aquí. No hay problema. Vamos, andando.
Okay, Mexico's nowhere close to capitulating. I'll accept this equipment from New England.
Vámonos aquí. Vamos, andando.
Alright, let me attack Puerto Montt. Did I take Tierra del Fuego yet? I got
Sí
someone
puedo.
going there. Okay, I guess I don't,
Sí puedo.
but I'll send him. I'll send him up here.
Vamos, andando. Sí puedo. ¡Nos vamos! Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Sí puedo. Sí puedo. No hay problema. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. Sí puedo.
Alright, I took over Tierra del Fuego. What's my war participation? Oh, 2%, not a lot.
Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. No hay problema.
I need to ask Panama. I gotta ask for military access from Panama and Costa Rica. We'll say yes. So when I'm done with Chile, I'm gonna invade Mexico and Central America and help out in the war effort, so that we can get this war over with as quick as possible.
Seguro que sí.
Okay, now I've got to invade this little island.
No hay problema. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí.
Okay, all Chilean and Argentinian land is almost
Seguro que
completely
sí.
occupied. I just need to take over this one little island. Okay.
No hay problema.
Okay, I think Canada's invading Mexico, so that's good. Okay, so I've taken over that island. Now I know what must be
No hay
done.
problema. No hay problema.
Let me just
Sí puedo.
decrease my armies.
No hay problema. No hay problema. No hay problema. Sí puedo. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí.
Let me just...
Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Sí puedo. No hay problema. Seguro que sí. Sí puedo. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí.
Oh, hang on. I forgot to ask for Canada to give me military access. Okay. Now they can go where they need to go. Oh,
Sí puedo. Sí puedo.
there we go. Now I can go through the Panama Canal.
No hay problema. No hay problema. Sí puedo. Sí puedo.
Hopefully I'll be able to take a lot of land in the peace deal. I want to probably annex all of Chile, take these islands from Argentina, and HOI4. But I guess I'll be happy with what I can get, but I'd like to take as much as I can. Apparently America has volunteers in Austria, but that's it. This is an interesting little patchwork, and Warsaw has still not fallen. Okay, now Serbia is at war with Hungary and the rest of the Internationale. So now Serbia is no longer neutral.
No hay problema.
Go for a production effort. With their interests defended, our nation's military and industrialists can now fully realize the potential of their alliance and make sure our army never runs out of fresh supplies. Affect Potosi, add 1 building slots, add 1 military factory. Sounds good to me. Alright, the first of my soldiers are arriving. And some French soldiers are arriving too. Some Spanish soldiers, Canadian soldiers, New England soldiers, Panamanian soldiers, Greek soldiers. The gang's all here, sort of, but let me just wait for everyone to get in position before starting anything.
Sí puedo. Sí puedo.
Go. Warsaw has fallen. I'll solidify control. Okay.
Sí puedo. Sí puedo. No hay problema. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Seguro que sí. No hay problema. Sí puedo.
Okay, when's Herman Bush gonna... Okay, he'll be back. He'll be there in a day. Okay. I was waiting for him to get there. Okay,
Sí puedo.
so... All my guys are not in position yet, but they're almost in position.
Sí puedo.
I guess it's the tropical climate. I don't know. I don't know why my soldiers aren't doing as good as they could. But...
Sí puedo.
Okay, Bosnia has capitulated. And Serbia took it over. That's interesting. Did Serbia go down the Greater Serbia path or the, Okay, Poland capitulated. Oh, they went for the Slavic Federation. Maybe they'll take over the other, South Slavic countries then. Who knows? But, back to my war.
No hay problema.
Don't know if now is the right time to attack. Looks like the other Entente troops are suffering as well. The tropical climate. Okay, I'll accept this from Norway. I'll accept this from Transamur, and I'll accept this from Serbia. Okay. Let me attack with General Flores and Army.
Necesito apoyo rápido.
Okay. Guess I'm not doing as good as I thought I would be, but whatever. Let me send the other guys in.
Seguro que sí. Necesito apoyo rápido. Denme una mano, por favor. Un doctor. Aquí. Necesito un doctor.
Now I'm doing better. Wish the rest of the Entente would help out, though. I don't know what that's about. Okay, the current leader, De La Riva Agüero, hasn't died yet. Though in real life, I believe he died in October of 1944. I don't know why he hasn't passed away yet, but he probably will.
Denme una mano, por favor. Un doctor.
I know what to do.
Seguro que sí.
So is Russia at war with the Internationale? No, they're not. How'd they take over this part of Czechoslovakia? Probably because it was already occupied by Germany, I guess. Okay, now the Australians are advancing into Mexico some more. I'm there's still a stalemate in like Costa Rica. Still trying my best, but I guess that's not enough. Okay, is there another peace conference going on? Okay. So, a peace deal has been signed between Germany and East Asia. Okay, what's going on? Has Germany finally capitulated to Russia? What was that about? No. Essen hasn't been taken yet. But, like, apparently Germany, East Asia, they're not in the war anymore? Against Russia? What's that about? Case. I don't know what that's about, but whatever. It looks like Germany's about to fall to the Russians anyway. Because the Russians are close to Essen, so yeah. Okay, there's another peace conference. What's going on now? Okay. So it looks like Germany has finally capitulated to Russia and to the Internationale. But, okay, so the Union of Britain has Scotland, Cornwall, Devon, and this part of Wales. But who knows what's going to happen now? There's definitely going to be some new puppet states. Now, Poland, apparently, they've exited the war. So what's going to happen now? Definitely some new puppet states. Okay, let me save here, in case some of the puppet states come out kind of messed up. Okay, the conquest of Germany. Morocco has joined the Cairo Pact. Interesting. Still waiting for Russia to liberate the many nations of Eastern Europe. Okay, so there's the Union of Hanover, which is a puppet state of the Union of Britain. Let me just look at that. And Franz Jakob is the leader. Then there's the South German Union. Yeah, okay. There's the South German Union led by Eugen Levine. So what about Hesse and the Rhineland? This will probably be, well, this will definitely be its own state at some point. So now we have the Rhinish Socialist Republic led by Paul Froelich. And, okay. That's all well and good. What about... Okay, Holstein is still occupied by France, and Denmark is now the Union of Denmark, a French puppet state led by Christian Christensen. Awesome name. Christian Christensen. That is a pretty cool name. Anyways, so what about Russia's puppet states? They still haven't... German Republic joined the Russian sphere, and Rudolf Hilferding is the leader of the Russian Republic. But I've never seen him before. It's interesting. Now what about Romania and Bulgaria, Ukraine, Lithuania, and Belarus, and Finland and Sweden? I imagine Sweden will become a republic. I can't imagine the Mensheviks in charge of Russia would want to restore the Swedish monarchy. Production effort. Let me go for Hegemon of the Andes. Our army truly dwarfs that of our neighbors, and we know it. They know it, everybody knows it. Gain 1 research slot. Okay. I'm doing a little better, but not by much. It's still a slogfest. But at least the Canadians they've taken Veracruz, so they're not too far from Mexico City. Let me look at Russia for a second. I hope they didn't choose to just indefinitely occupy their puppet states. Okay, let me just see something. Alright, let me do something. Let me do the annexation of Sweden, restore the Swedish monarch, release the Republic in Sweden. This makes most sense. The fate of Finland, or the annexation of Finland. Restore independent Finland. Let's do the annexation of Bulgaria. Liberate Bulgaria. Let's do that. Okay, the fate of White Ruthenia. Okay, integrate areas with the Russian majority and restore White Ruthenia. That makes sense. Puppet them. Okay, well, I guess the king can still exist, whatever. Annexation of Romania. Liberate them. A republic. Hang on, I kind of... Let me just do that over again. Okay, let me just fix the Russian puppet states again, but first let me wait for the German puppet states to be released again, as well as Denmark. Okay, there's Denmark. We've been over that. There's Hanover. Okay, there's... Okay, Morocco joined the Cairo Pact. Okay, there's the German Republic. There's South Germany. There's Hanover. Okay, Hanover hasn't been released yet. Okay, it hasn't yet. Okay, now it has. Now let me deal with Russia and its puppet states. Fate of White Ruthenia. Integrate White Ruthenia into Russia. Guarantee wide rights for all minorities in White Ruthenia. So what about Ukraine? Restore Ukraine's 1936 borders. Hopefully at this point Ukraine probably will be a republic. Like, that makes the most sense. Yes, Ukraine's a republic, but who's the leader of Ukraine? Okay, it's Vladimir Vinichenko. Now, let's get to Romania. Liberate them, and as a republic. Sweden, release a republic in Sweden. Restore independent Finland. And then there's the annexation of Bulgaria. Liberate them. Okay, all Russia needs to do is liberate Lithuania. But we'll worry about that later. So the Swedish Republic is led by President Carl Lindhagen. Finland is led by President Väinö Tanner. Ukraine is led by Vladimir Vinichenko. Romania is led by Anton Bibescu. And Bulgaria is led by Boris III. Same czar as before. Let me see if some of these leaders have descriptions. Not all of them do. Some of the leaders that show up more rarely don't have descriptions. Alright, so this is now the Russian sphere. So let's look at the Russian sphere. It's pretty big. And then there's the Entente. they're at war with the Internationale still. And Norway is still at war with the Internationale. Okay, and the Russian sphere is made up of social democratic nations. So, it's interesting. So the Russian Republic is led by the Mensheviks, and the rest of their allies are also social democratic, which is interesting. So it's like a Russian-led social democratic faction, whereas the Entente is more like centrist democratic, I guess, and they're still at war with the socialist Third Internationale. Okay, so let me just pick a focus. I already went over this. Let's just continue. Okay, still waiting for things to get better in Central America, but it looks like Mexico City might fall soon anyway. So then there's the German government in exile. The Entente can always take them over. Just saying. And yeah, it'll be a good way for Portugal to get revenge, and they could build the pink map, or they can make the pink map by conquering Zambia. And they can also take back the parts of Mozambique they lost. But then France and Britain can take back their colonies. Okay. So Mexico City isn't too far away. This war will probably be over in 1945. What's going on with German East Asia? Apparently, they're like independent. Like, they're basically what's left of, I guess, they're just basically one of the remnants of the German Empire. I'm surprised Japan doesn't take them over. And these German states will probably become Entente puppets after they're taken over by the Entente. They'll probably be either French or British or Canadian puppets. And France will get back Alsace-Lorraine, which is good for them. And Sardinia will probably take over the rest of Italy, since the Italian Republic is no more. So the Kingdom of Italy will be bought back. That's cool. Okay. Okay, enough future prediction. Oh, okay, this is what I'm talking about. Finally, things are getting better. Just send the rest of these guys in.
Sí puedo.
Alright, let me fix this.
Necesito apoyo rápido. Sí puedo.
I know these guys are... Okay. Okay, I know these like units have high attrition, but seriously. There's way less on the other side. 94. And there's Pancho Villa again.
Dame una mano, por favor. Sí puedo.
And Mexico City, not too far away. I'm surprised Earl Browder of the Union of Socialist American States hasn't declared war on Mexico. That'd make things easier, certainly, but... What's Canada's government? Oh, they're market liberal. Okay. And France is social democratic. The French Republic is. Yeah, I'll accept this from Belgium. I will.
Seguro que sí. Dame una mano, por favor.
Canada apparently annexed the Bahamas from the West Indies Federation after they revolted. Same with Bermuda. They have Bermuda too. And of course now they're the West Indies Union. Okay, now Brazil's invading the state of Guerrero. Now Brazil's invading the state of Guerrero in Mexico. And did they land near Acapulco? I think that's where Acapulco... Oh, it's in this general area that Acapulco is. Okay.
Sí puedo. Sí puedo.
Okay. The Canadians are about to take Mexico City. That's good. It's interesting. First America took Mexico City in 1847, and now it's Canada's turn to take Mexico City almost 100 years later. Hanover has capitulated to Portugal. Interesting. Looks like Serbia's doing really good. They'll probably definitely form Yugoslavia. Okay. Probably definitely. Kind of an oxymoron. Okay, now it's January 1st of 1945, a new year. And hopefully this will be the year that the war ends.
Sí puedo. Vamos, andando.
Okay, Croatia has capitulated. But to who? Probably to Serbia. Apparently Russia took Crimea. That's cool. Okay, I'm doing good here, but I could be doing better.
Sí puedo.
Come on, Canada, take Mexico City. Now, apparently, Canada's invading Durango, and Brazil's invading Baja California.
Seguro que sí.
Okay, I'll put these guys in a new army.
Seguro que sí.
I think this guy's better. Okay. Go for logistics and army communications. I'll accept this from New England. Who's the new president of New England? It was Herbert Lehman before, but now it's Robert Christian Herter. Never seen him before either. Okay, Rhineland has capitulated. Looks like they've capitulated to Belgium. That's interesting. But South Germany still needs to capitulate, so does Austria, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, and Transylvania. But it looks like they're going to capitulate soon. Serbia's actually doing very good in invading Hungary and Transylvania. Okay. So... okay, now France is invading Nicaragua. It's only a matter of time before Mexico falls. since they're sort of the de facto leader of the Entente, hence, not the Entente, the Internationale. What can I say? Jungle battles are a real slogfest. Now I'm doing better.
Seguro que sí.
Yeah, I'll sign that non-aggression pact with Serbia. It looks like Portugal's invading Denmark. That's pretty cool. Okay, the German government in exile has joined the Entente. That's pretty cool. So maybe the... Okay, now Russia's declared war on Estonia. They'll probably declare war on Latvia soon, too.
¡Un doctor! ¡Denme una mano, por favor!
Signing on aggression pact with them. And where's their capital? Dar es Salaam? It is. Okay, Transylvania has capitulated. Okay, it looks like the South African Civil War is taking an interesting turn, because it looks like the revolt is spreading out. And the war against Ethiopia and Egypt and the rest of the Kaiserreich Pact is still going on. Hungary's capitulated. Now Austria and Czechoslovakia and Galicia, Lodomeria need to capitulate. And of course Mexico and Central America, but I don't know why the Canadians haven't taken Mexico City. Hang on a second.
No hay problema. ¡Vamos, andando!
Now Russia declared war on Latvia.
No hay problema.
Going at it. Australia is invading a lot of Guatemala.
Sí puedo. Sí puedo.
Okay, now Brazil is invading Honduras.
Sí puedo. ¡Nos vamos! Seguro que sí. ¡Vamos, andando! ¡Nos vamos! Seguro que sí. Vámonos aquí. No hay problema.
There we go. It's just one unit of Mexican soldiers, and apparently some British soldiers, and Icelandic and Italian soldiers as well. I guess that are under Mexican, the Mexican army's control. Okay. Only a matter of time before the Mexican units will have to retreat. Okay. We're doing better, but Canada, pick up the pace. Get your head in the game, Canada. You gotta...
No hay problema. Sí puedo. No hay problema.
this is going on, I'll just read the rest of these focuses I have to do. Rearm our regiments. Despite our elan and technical skills, our boots on the ground still have fairly outdated equipment. In fact, for many, even their own clothes are either old or rentals. We must make sure our army is refitted to a higher standard of quality. 1x100% research bonus for infantry weapons and support artillery. Support battalion drills. Gone by are the days where sheer numbers could win wars. Now, even the smallest specialist brigade can mean the difference between a resounding victory and an utter defeat. 2x100% research bonus for all these technologies. And there's tank experiments. Tanks are still a somewhat new invention, and some still doubt their true potential. We do have some officers who don't, and they request our support to make sure our armored core are a well-oiled machine of conquest. 2x100% research bonus for armor technology. Then I'll probably do these focuses, and if I feel like it, I'll do these Army and Air Force focuses, or if not, I might just end the game after that. I don't know. Okay, so Russia took over Estonia and Latvia. Are they gonna release them? I don't know. I guess not, but I can always make them do it later. I don't know. Probably should release some of the Caucasian states as well, but I'll worry about that later.
Sí puedo.